Want to know what are the 5 important elements of a short story? Teacher Jessica and Teacher Nicole are here to help you. Let us define first what is a short story. Short story, a story with a fully developed theme but significantly shorter and less elaborate than a novel. Here is an example of a short story.
The Story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks. She went for a walk in the forest. Pretty soon, she came upon a house. She knocked, and when no one answered, she walked right in. At the table in the kitchen, there were 3 bowls of porridge. Goldilocks was hungry. She tasted the porridge from the first bowl. "This porridge is too hot," she exclaimed. So she tasted the porridge from the second bowl. "This porridge is too cold," she said. So she tasted the last bowl of porridge. "Ah, this porridge is just right," she said happily, and she ate it all up. After she'd eaten the 3 bears' breakfasts, she decided she was feeling a little tired. So she walked into the living room, where she saw 3 chairs. Goldilocks sat in the first chair to rest her feet. "This chair is too big," she exclaimed. So she sat in the second chair. "This chair is too big too," she whined. So she tried the last and smallest chair. "Ah, this chair is just right," she sighed. But just as she settled down into the chair to rest, it broke into pieces. Goldilocks was very tired by this time, so she went upstairs to the bedroom. She lay down in the first bed, but it was too hard. Then she lay in the second bed, but it was too soft. Then she lay down in the third bed, and it was just right. Goldilocks fell asleep. As she was sleeping, the 3 bears came home. "Someone's been eating my porridge," growled Papa Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge," said the Mama Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge, and they ate it all up," cried the Baby Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," growled the Papa Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said the Mama Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it all to pieces," cried the Baby Bear. They decided to look around some more, and when they got upstairs to the bedroom, Papa Bear growled, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." "Someone's been sleeping in my bed too," said the Mama Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and she's still there," exclaimed Baby Bear. Just then, Goldilocks woke up and saw the 3 bears. She screamed, "Help!" and she jumped up and ran out of the room. Goldilocks ran down the stairs, opened the door, and ran away into the forest. And she never returned to the home of the 3 bears. The end.
Five important elements of a short story. Character. A person or sometimes even an animal who takes part in the action of a short story or other literary work. In our short story, the characters are Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Goldilocks is a girl who went in the forest. And the 3 bears is the family who owns the house.
The setting of a short story is the time and place in which the story happens. Authors often use descriptions of landscape, scenery, buildings, seasons, or weather to provide a strong sense of setting. The setting of our story is the house in the forest.
Plot is a series of events and character actions that relate to the central conflict. Introduction. Goldilocks, the little girl who went in the forest. Three bears, a family who owns the house in the forest. Rising action. Goldilocks went for a walk in the forest, and pretty soon you find the house, knock and enter on it. Climax. Goldilocks ate three bowls of porridge seated on different chairs and decided to sleep in the bedroom. Falling action. The family of bear returned home and got curious on what happened to their house. Denouement. They found Goldilocks asleep, and when Goldilocks woke up, she saw the bears and got scared, caused her to run away.
Conflict is a struggle between two people or thing in a short story. The main character is usually on one side of the central conflict. The conflict in our story is man versus the situation itself. It is because bears act as a real human in our short story.
The last one is theme. It's the central idea or belief in our short story. The theme of the story is interfere, because Goldilocks entered the house without permission and used the things which are not hers. Now that you understand the 5 important elements of the short story, let's have an exercise. Get a piece of paper, a pen, and follow the direction carefully. Read the short story and identify what are the basic elements of it. You did great!
Don't forget to share your knowledge to others. Until next time, bye-bye!